playing truckers, tracks and sweet Tex-Mex numbers with an insane dose of rockabilly. Melbourne-based band Shaky Stills will give you a regulation shot of Western swing and Americana right between the belt buckle. Shaky write and perform their own original tunes and deliver with medical-grade hillbilly strength hits of country standard, big old ranch brand truth, tender and intimate while being nothing short of tough and attractive to the discerning listener. Their latest Tex-Mex flavoured single, Sunset Red, that you just heard a minute ago, is a perfect example of just how good this band is and how versatile they can be. Shaky Stills want to give you the potion, the solution, the poison and the antidote, the smoke and brisket, enough to blow your 10-gallon hat right off your bowling ball. Do yourself a favour and go see Shaky playing live while there's still such a thing as a country radio fair. And you might just meet your little Miss Maybelle Beauty Queen or your very own Bradley Buckshot on the dance floor, or better yet, at the bar. Shaky Stills are the kings of the country music style. They play, you enjoy, and it just don't get any better than that. I'm delighted to have Patrick Carr from Shaky Stills standing by on the phone, waiting to have a chat with me. So let's not delay any further in bringing him on air right now. Hello, Patrick. How are you?
Oh, hey, Harry. Well, thanks, brother. Yeah, thanks for the lovely introduction as well. It's great to be talking with you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now, like I said, you're welcome to the Country Club. This is the first time I've had you on the show. I hope it won't be the last.
Indeed.
Anyway, look, it's great to have you on the show, but before we go any further, tell us the story behind Sunset Red. Did you guys write that, or was it a co-write, or what was the inspiration?
Yeah, so Sunset Red is all of our songs these days are written by the band. So we all five members write the music. We bring ideas to the table, and then we add our personal touches to it. And amongst the band, I'm very, very lucky to have some amazing players and people. We've been doing music for, if you've added the band up, we'll be well into a couple of centuries worth of music. So so we're a bunch of good musicians who like getting together and writing songs and enjoying our time together and getting the week's worth of angst and fun and joy into our music. But this particular little number, it's a love song. It's about lost love and constantly searching for something. It's also got a bit of Australiana in there, talking about the Great Dividing Range and
right.
But then when we come to make the treatment of the song, we just been leaning really into the old Tejano, the Tex-Mex thing, and we've really been enjoying that. So it's come out as the flavour of this particular tune.
Oh,
that answers the question.
Well, it's amply. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I do like a full answer. Yeah, that's great. As I was saying off air, I'm a huge fan of Tex-Mex. So, yeah, this is a great song. I quite enjoy it, and I love playing it. So,
thank you so much. We're honoured that you're giving it a spin, bros. It's really nice to have the community radio within our sounds that actually gives independent and local artists a step up basically, and to talk to your lovely audience as well. So ripper job. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah.
Oh, you're more than welcome. I mean, I see one of the main responsibilities of community radio to support local talent, and here I am doing it.
No, nice one, brother. No, thank you.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, now, I'm curious. Introduce us to the band, if you would. Tell us who's who and what they play.
Yeah, so this incarnation of Shaky Stills has been together. I got everyone together for a particular gig that we're doing at Darwin Music Festival, maybe about 8 or 9 years ago.
Okay.
And we've been together ever since. So we get together every week, as I say. And so in the band, we've got Ed Bates on pedal steel.
All right.
Ed's an amazing musician. He's been He's a musician in his own right. He plays for many people. We're lucky to have him in the band, and he's played with the sports right through to everybody you see out there and the gig circuit at the moment. And then we've got Matt Rod on the guitar. Matt, I didn't say earlier, but we're all living in Northcote. We're all within walking distance of each other's houses, so we just go to each other's houses and have a jam. So Matt lives down the road from me. His brother Tom Bob, he's on the bass. So those guys, they're brothers. They've been playing music together since day dot. And once again, really lucky to have them in the band. And then we've got Dave Major on the drums. He's another local fella, a musician in his own right too. And then there's myself, Patrick, on the lead vocal and the acoustics. So a five-piece band. You notice in this particular song we've got the accordion, which we had to just bring in for that extra flavour. And we're thinking about getting the accordion in the live set too. So that's a watch this space with that one.
Okay. Yeah, you can't beat an accordion. I remember. I remember when I was a kid. Late 60s, I guess. A friend of mine and I were walking down Collingwood, and we passed by the Collingwood Town Hall, and I heard this great Hammond sound coming from inside, right? So we poked our head in there because I'm a sucker for a Hammond. Let me tell you.
You can love the B3. The Hammond's just a particular. Yeah, it's got energy, doesn't it? It's got
The hair stands up in the back of my neck when I hear a Hammond,
Yeah.
But anyway, we poked our head in, and there was this 60-40 band all up on stage, like 3 or 4 of them, white shirts, black bow ties, really dressed up, and there was a guy playing an accordion.
Oh, wow.
Through
really nice. It must have been a long draw on the accordion, like a long, how that sustained notes of the Hammond. So So you thought it was the Hammond, but it was actually the accordion. Is that the vibe?
Yeah, because he was going through a Leslie speaker box.
Ah. Well, I like that. That's a novel idea. Good on him.
It actually worked. It sounded absolutely great. So anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there. So
that's a ripper story. Not an easy thing to take out to a gig, the old Leslie.
No.
You hope there's not too many stairs. Put it that way.
That's right. That's probably the next best thing to a double bass. Yeah.
Yeah. No, nice one. It's such a unique sounding instrument. The accordion. It really brings a particular, whether it's a continental or that's got that's particular. That takes you somewhere, doesn't it?
It does. Yes. It's an underrated instrument, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, surprisingly, there's in Northcote here. We ended up having. We were thinking about it. We had 3 different friends to choose from to actually do the part, and we're like, bloody hell, how do we choose? And in the end, we chose Tim, who actually has a particular style of accordion that we wanted. He has 3 or 4 of them. And there's the one Flacco uses in the Texas Tornado is I wish I could tell you the name of it. I'm not very technical with the accordion, but this particular style of accordion, and he has a particular sort of the notes within it.
Okay.
And so that's where I add the different sort of timbre as well. So yeah. But as I started, who would have thought there was 3 or 4 accordion players to choose from? No, they're out there.
It's spoiled for choice. There's this guy I used to take my amps to get repaired. He turned out to be a really good accordion player. He dragged it out one day when I was there to pick up an amp, and because he always got me to plug in a guitar and play it just to test the amp. And
is that in Hawthorne?
No. This is in Thomastown somewhere. I forget his name.
Sorry, you cut out.
Go on. Sorry.
Oh, well, I was just trying to think. It's not. Jaime or something, was it?
Something like that. Yeah, I'm struggling to remember his name. It's been a long time since I was.
I think it might be the same guy because he repairs them and he was working in a guitar shop. Was he working in a guitar shop doing? Yeah, I think it might be. Anyhow, he's apparently an excellent player. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was actually working out of his garage at the time.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it might be someone different.
Yeah, I don't know. And he's an Italian guy.
I reckon it's. I've got a vibe. I think it might be, but well, I don't think we're going to discover it now, though.
Tino, I think his name was. Anyway,
Tino.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just sort of. But anyway, it was just throwaway thing. All right, so tell us because people are going to want to know. Tell us where we can go out and buy your music.
Oh well, these days it's to support musicians who's not doing the physical product. It's best to go to the band's band camps. Just bandcamp.com /Shaky Stills because in the age of streaming, we all know how that works.
Yeah. It basically doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing it for free, basically. But with Bandcamp, you can put a donation there, or you can buy the actual track.
Okay.
And then we've got physical product that I take out to gigs as well. So we're lucky. We've got an album, an EP. We're just about to release a new EP as well in the next few months. So Sunset Red was part of the first one released from this upcoming EP, basically. So we're going to get in there, get busy, and we'll produce some physical product for that as well, because it's nice to have a tangible side to things.
Absolutely.
But as you know, it's all online these days. So if anyone wants to visit our Bandcamp, just look for Shaky Stills and you'll find us there. But these, you're everywhere. You pop in the word Shaky Stills and there's so many different providers, So which is good in a way. You have to look for the positives.
The few that are there. Look, I had no trouble. I just typed in Shaky Stills up in the search bar and bang, up it come, So I had no trouble finding you guys online, so I don't imagine anyone else would.
Well, we like to play around. We don't do much touring unless the good festival comes up or a little a nice gig somewhere. But most of the gigs we do these days are local in Melbourne. We're very lucky. We've got some great venues that are very supportive of us here. You've got the Union Hotel, you've got the Brunswick Ballroom, you've got down at the Gem, you've got we're spoiled for choice. The Mill Creek Tavern down the road here.
Okay, yeah.
And when you think about it, how lucky are we to have all these amazing live venues, even in such a time of ours where things are a bit tough economically, but they're still trucking, but we need people to keep coming out to them. So to keep the culture going, and people do, and we're lucky for that. But I hats off to the live music venue purveyors because they're doing it a bit tough, but they're doing it for the right reasons, So,
yes, you're quite right.
So I hope to see people out and about at the shows. So
Yep. And the Wesleyan, of course.
Just up the road.
That's a pretty good venue.
Yeah, there's some there's so many great venues. It's we're very lucky. Yeah.
We are indeed. And Melbourne. I don't know. For a long time has been, I think anyway, the capital of live music in Australia.
Well, that's the thing we got. Melbourne was announced the capital of live music. For having more venues, not just per capita, there's more venues within a certain place than anywhere else in the world. Even compared to Nashville, even compared to New Orleans and Chicago, all those different places. They did an audit and found that Melbourne was the music capital of the world, and we haven't that crown hasn't fallen off yet.
No.
But that was we only got crowned that pre-COVID, and then so post-COVID, not post-COVID, but whatever they call these times, we're still pushing away doing with in the live music world, but it seems like a little bit of the shine has worn off. So we just got to find that shine again. That's my vibe. We've got lots to talk about on this one, Harry.
Yeah, no, we're on the same page there, Patrick. There's no doubt about it. We've lost so many absolutely wonderful venues, but as you say, there's all these others that have popped up.
That's the beauty of it. And there always will be. It's just So
yep.
we're getting through it just fine. For a small country, we're doing pretty bloody well. So.
I reckon. I'm constantly amazed at the scope and quality of the talent that we have in this country, not just in music, in all the arts, really.
Indeed.
But especially music, I think. We have some great artists. World class artists and musicians. And you don't have to look far for them; they're there.
Totally.
Yeah, like I keep saying to people, you don't have to look far in Melbourne. You don't have to look far for a good guitar player. There's one on every other corner.
That's true.
Not so much with accordion players, but certainly with guitar players.
I reckon there might be a resurgence.
Well, yeah. One can only hope.
That'd be lovely. Yeah.
All right. So, now there's a question I like to ask about. You're basically a country band, right?
Yeah, we're a country band. We love country. We do a bit of western swing. We cross into a little bit of rockabilly, but mainly country stuff. We're an original band, so most of our stuff, when you see it, can come along to a show. There'll be a good 60% original, but we do mix in, the classics. You've got to get the dancing. You've got to get the dancers up with some classics. So we had a nice mix of some classic country and western swing, a little bit of honky tonk. We like to. There might even be a slight little waltzy number in there occasionally too. But
why not?
Yeah, but something for the two steppers to get up and have a dance, and that's what we like to do. So what did you? What was? Sorry, I didn't get the tail end of your question. I jumped in on you.
No, that's all right. I was just going to ask how. Make the observation that you've got to keep the line dancers happy.
Oh yeah. You've got to, and it keeps us happy. We played this gig, Moondog Wild West.
Okay.
Just the other week, and you should have seen it. There was must have been 600 to 800 people in that place.
Wow.
And it's country music. They're playing country music on the DJ after us and before us. We did 3 sets of country music, and people are up dancing, and so it's really promising. Like this was just out in Footscray at the old Frank Costa building.
Yep.
And so this was like you'd have your 21, right through,
yep.
through and it's just really promising. Yeah, it's good to see, and I like it's got a bit of a theme out there. Have you heard about it, Harry?
The line dancers?
No, the Moondog Wild West.
Yeah. I have heard about it. I haven't been there yet, but I have heard about it. Yes.
Yeah, it's busy.
Okay.
It's good. Yeah.
All right. Well, you've piqued my interest.
Yeah, it was a great time had by all, but it was the thing that got me when you were talking about dance is that there's a whole new wave of people coming through with into country music. So
that's great.
It's a great thing. Yeah.
All right, Patrick. Unfortunately, we've got to sign off now because we're out of time. It goes too quick. I'd love to.
Oh, indeed. But it's been great talking with you, Harry. And thanks so much for the support too, brother. It's really appreciated.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure, Patrick. I love supporting good Aussie talent, local talent, and you guys tick the boxes. So
Oh, beauty.
it's all good stuff. And I hope this isn't the last time we have a chance to talk on the radio.
Oh, indeed. Well, it's good to know, and I'll keep you in contact of the shows, and
yes,
when the new EP comes out, I'll definitely be in touch. It'd be lovely to talk to you.
Absolutely, I'd love to get a copy of that on my hands.
Yeah,
all right,
definitely.
All right, thanks very much, Patrick. I do appreciate your time, and I wish you guys all the best. And hopefully, I'll catch you live sometime at a gig.
Yeah, thanks so much, Harry. Have a lovely afternoon. Cheers.
You too, mate. See you, bye.
Okay, cheers, mate.